Hello students, today I am going to discuss about your chapter algebraic expression. So now first of all you have to know what is algebraic expression. This is a new chapter for you. What is algebraic expression? Algebraic expression is nothing but algebraic expression is an expression which one is connected with constant and variable terms. Constant and variable terms by using the four fundamental operations. So what is four fundamental operations in our mathematics? The four fundamental mathematical operation means what? Plus, minus, then multiply, then divide. So when we are going to connect the variable and constant term by using these four fundamental operations, either plus or minus or multiply or divide, then that is called your algebraic expression. Now variable means what? Suppose for example, variable here x plus 3 I have written. You see, this 3 is a numerical number 3, and this x is constant. Suppose instead of x here, if y plus 3, this y is your variable, we can write a plus 3, this a also is your variable. Like this way, any alphabet letter you can write, and these are called your variables. And with that variables, whatever the terms, numerical terms means 3, 4, 5, whatever may be, it will join by the four fundamental operations, either plus or minus or divide or multiply. Here you see x plus 3, that means it is an algebraic expression. X minus 3, it is an algebraic expression. Here variable and constant is joining by what? Plus sign. Here variable and constant joining by what sign? Minus sign. Here variable and constant is joining by what sign? Multiply sign. Here variable and constant is joining by what? Divide sign. These all are called your expression. What type of expression? Algebraic expression. So the definition of algebraic expression means what? Is algebraic expression is an expression where variable and constant terms are connected by the four fundamental operations, that is plus, minus, multiply and divide, that are called your algebraic expression. Now suppose one algebraic expression here, for example x square plus 4x. X square plus 4x is your algebraic expression. So here how many terms are there? Here you see, from here you will find out. Here first x square, and this side means 4x. That means your terms you will get, one side you will get x square, one side you will get 4x, because these two terms are joining by what operation? With plus sign. So these two are called terms. Now again if we break this one, x square means you can write x and x. This 4x you can write 4 and x. These are called what? X, 4x. These are called factors. Algebraic expression, from algebraic expression you will get terms, from terms you will get factors. The next point, types of algebraic expression. Generally you can say monomial are there, binomial is there, trinomial is there, then polynomial. Polynomial means more than 3 terms are there, then it is called polynomial. For example, suppose 3x, 4x, 5y, 6z, then 7a, single terms are there. Here you see only one term, here also one term, here also one term, here also one term, here also one term. These type of expressions are called monomial expression. Monomial. I am just discussing about the types of algebraic expression. There are, generally we are using monomial, binomial, trinomial and polynomial. So if single terms are there, then they are called monomial. Now suppose twice x plus 3. Here how many terms are there? Here you see, I told you here, first expression, then terms, then factor. From this expression we are getting how many terms? 2 terms. So here also, if we'll just break into terms, that means you will get twice x and 3 you will get. That means here how many terms are there? 2 terms are there. That means this expression is binomial expression. It is called binomial. It is called binomial. Now suppose if here 2x plus 3y plus 6 here. Now here how many terms are there? 3 terms are there. Then it is called trinomial. And more than 3, then it is called polynomial. These are all about your types of algebraic expression. Now next point will come like terms and unlike terms. Okay, now you see like term and unlike term. Like term and unlike term means what? First, already I told you what is algebraic expression, then types of algebraic expression. That means the expression is either monomial or binomial or trinomial or polynomial. Now easily you can identify. Then how from one algebraic expression how will find out the terms, this one also you know. Then from the terms how will find out the factors, this one also you know. Now you have to know how to find out the given expressions are like term or unlike term. Now suppose you see here 3x, 4x, 7x. This is one algebraic expression, this is monomial, this one also monomial, this one also monomial. Now you see what is the common thing here? X means variable. Variable, you see in each and every cases the same variables are there, only numerical numbers are different. Here 3, here 4, here 7. So if the variables are same variables are there, if the same variables are there in algebraic expression, then these are called like terms. Here also is B is this one also like term. If variables are same in each and every cases, then these are called like terms. But here you see first variable is here x, second variable is here b, third variable is here z. All are different variables. They are called unlike terms. For example, here also you see a, then b, then c. All the variables are different. That's why they are called what? Unlike terms. Now you see 6x. If I'll ask you from the 6x, what is the coefficient of x? What is the coefficient of x? You will see in your book coefficient column is there. So if I'll ask you what is the coefficient of x, then your answer will be what? 6. The coefficient of x will be 6. But if here 6x square is there, and if I'll ask you what is the coefficient of x square, then your answer will be coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square will be what? 6. But if from this same question, if I'll ask you what is the coefficient of x, in that time your answer will be 6x. Because 6x square is there, that means 6x into x. 6x square will come. 6x into x means x into x means x square. That means the coefficient from this question, if I'll ask you what is the coefficient of x, then your answer will be 6x. But from this question, if I'll ask you what is the coefficient of x square, then your answer will be 6. Then you see, you will get in your book power of a variable. Power of a variable, suppose here 2x square. What is the power of x here? Power of x means what? 2. 2x cube. What is the power of x? What is the power of x here? 3. Then x to the power 7. What is the power of x? 7. Then next point will come, if any expression is given, if any algebraic expression is given where only one variable is there, then how we are going to find out the degree of that expression. Suppose 3x cube plus 2x plus 3, one algebraic expression is given. One algebraic expression is given and another algebraic, okay. So in that algebraic expression, first you have to see how many variables are there. How many variables are there here? Here only one variable, and that variable is x. Here also x, here also x. Variable is x only. Not a single means more than one variable is there. Only one variable is there and that variable is x. So if we are going to find out the degree of that algebraic expression, if we are going to find out the degree of the given algebraic expression, then first we have to see what will be our duty. First we have to see the given expression, whatever the given expression, in that expression how many variables are there. How many variables are there? If only one variable is there, then you have to find out what are the variables, what variable is given in that expression. Either it is given x or y or a or b. So suppose in this question x is given, then we will see the highest power of the variable, highest power of that variable, or we can say greatest power. So here in this expression the greatest power of x, here power of x means what? Nothing, means 1. Here power of x means what? 3. That means the degree will be here how much? 3. So degree of the given expression will be how much? Degree of the given expression will be how much? 3. So if any question will come, then find the degree of the given algebraic expression, then your duty will be what? You have to see that the given expression, whatever the given expression, in that expression how many variables are there. If only one variable is there, then find out the variable, what variable is given, and from that variable you see the highest or greatest power one will be your degree. Now next I'll teach you means if more than one variable is there. Now you see here, I told you before that if in your algebraic expression if only one variable is there, then how to find out the degree. Suppose you see this expression 3x, this is means monomial, here only one variable x, so power of x is 1, that means the degree of that algebraic expression will be 1. Then now you see here x cube plus 2x to the power 7 minus 4x to the power 4. So here variable is x, x, x. Here power of x is 3, here power of x is 7, here power of x is 4. So that means greatest power is how much? 7. So your degree will be 7. Now here 5, is there any variable is there? There is no variable. That means the degree of that degree of this one will be 0. If there is no variable, you will not get any degree. This is all about your means algebraic expression where only one variable is there. Now this algebraic expression, you see in this algebraic expression you see two variables are there. One variable is x, another one is y. So in that case, how will you find out your degree? Now you see first this part. Here power of x is 3, here power of y is 5. That means both the powers you will add. That means 3 plus 5. That means how much is coming? 8. Here variable is x, that means only 5 is there. Then here 2 and here 2, that means 2 plus 2 equal to 5. Now you see here 4, here 5, here 8. Which one is the greatest? 8 is the greatest. That means the degree of that algebraic expression will be how much? 8. The degree of that algebraic expression will be how much? 8. Similarly, now you see here also this example I'll just show you. Now you see here three variables are there here, x, y and z. So how will you find out here? First 2, here 1, 2 plus 1 means I'll write here direct 3, here means 1, this one means nothing, means 1. So that means 1, 1 and 3. So the degree of that algebraic expression will be how much? Which one is greater? 3 is greater, so your answer will be 3. Now you see here how many variables? 1, 2 and 3 variables are there. Then here you see 7 and 1. 7 and 1 means how much? 8. Then here 1, 6, 2. That means 1 plus 6 means 7. 7 plus 2 means 9. So which one is greater, 8 or 9? 9 is greater. That means the degree of the algebraic expression will be 9. The next here A, B, C. That means 1, 1, 1. That means 3. And here B square and B means 2 plus 1 means 3. Both sides are same. That means the degree will be 3. Okay, now you see here two algebraic expressions are given. One algebraic expression is 2a plus 2b. Another algebraic expression is 4a plus minus 3b. Now our aim, we are going to add these two algebraic expression. So you know how to add 2 plus 3 means how much, 5. This means like this way also you can add, or 2 plus 3 if you write, then also 5 is coming. So this method is called vertical, this one is called horizontal. So here only numerical number, but now algebraic expressions are there. So first I'll teach you horizontal method. Horizontal method means in one line, means when you are going to add, if you get solve in one line, then that is called one horizontal, and one after another if you write vertically, if you write, that method is called vertical method. Now is the first one, twice a plus 2b. Then since our aim is we are going to add, so we'll write here plus 4a minus 3b. Now you see, then after that, plus after plus you will write the second term, second algebraic expression. The next step, your duty will be the like terms will just bring it together, like terms. So here 2a, here 4a. So that means 2a plus 4a, you will write first both the like terms. The next plus 2b minus 3b you will write. Now we will do the plus minus. You see 4 plus 2 means how much, 6a. Then here minus 2b and minus 3b. So plus into minus, minus 3 minus 2 means 1. Which one is greater? 3 is greater. Before 3 what sign? Minus, that means minus b will be your answer. Like this way you can do by using horizontal method. But the same question if you solve by vertical method you see, then how you solve? First you have to write 2a plus 2b, then you have to write 4a minus 3b. Then you see, we are going to add here plus, here minus. Plus into minus, minus. Then we'll see the minus, plus into minus, minus. Now you see, we'll see the bigger number. Which one is bigger number here? 3. Before 3 what sign? Minus. We are going to write here minus first. Then 3 minus 2 means how much? 1. 1 no need to write. Then b only you will write. Actually 1b, but 1b means b. Simply you can write only b. Then here plus, here also plus. No sign means plus. That means plus 4a plus 2a. That means 2 plus 4 is how much? 6a. So you see same answer is coming, 6a minus b, 6a minus b. So this is horizontal method, this one is vertical method. But I'll suggest you to do all the questions by horizontal method. Don't mix up both the methods. Only for your conception that I am just teaching both the method. But according to me, if you use this method, it will be helpful for you in future. Now next, suppose I'll show you how to subtract. Here whatever the things are given in your book, that algebraic expression chapter, here only in your book now this year only addition and subtraction is given. Addition and subtraction. So addition to you will do like this way. Now for example, the same thing, same question, if we are going to subtract, suppose this thing will subtract from this one, first expression from this one, we are going to subtract. So in horizontal method, how will subtract? You see, question is subtract this from this. So in subtraction time, when you will read the question, you read it carefully, then you see subtract this from this. After from whatever the expression, that expression you have to write first. So here from this one, that means you will write 4a minus 3b. 4a minus 3b. Then you are going to subtract, you will write minus sign. As soon as you will write minus sign, then don't forget to give the first bracket. Then you will write twice a plus 2b. Twice a plus 2b. The next 4a minus 3b, then plus into minus, minus 2a, plus into minus, minus 2b. The next step, we'll just arrange like terms, then 4a minus 2a, then minus 3b minus 2b. Then 4a minus 2a means 2a, then minus into minus plus, 3 plus 2 means how much? 5. That means minus 5b. This is your answer. Now same question, if you solve by vertical method, then how will solve, you see. Here first you will write this one, 4a minus 3b, then 2a plus 2b. Now you see, in case of subtraction, when you are using the vertical method, here before 2a, what sign is there? No sign, that means plus. You have to change the sign. You have to write minus. Here what sign? Plus. You have to write here minus. Then you have to consider this sign now. Now minus and minus. Minus and minus what? Minus into minus plus. But minus will remain here. 2 plus 3, how much? 5. 5b. Now here minus, here plus. Plus into minus, minus. 4 minus 2 means 2a. Now it's the same thing, his answer is coming. So like this way, I think from this chapter, you can solve each and every question, because in this chapter, algebraic expression chapter, here, only in your exercise, what things are given? Just only identify which one is algebraic expression. Then some questions are given, find out the coefficient of the following. This easily you can find out coefficient. Already I told you how to find out the coefficient. And some questions are given, find out the degree of the following expression. So when you will find out the degree of the following equation, first you will see that the given algebraic expression, how many variables are there. If only one variable, easily you can find out. If more than one variable is there, easily you can find out. Then some questions are given, add the following. Already I told you how to add. And some questions are given, subtract. Then suppose some question may come like this way, what should be added to this to get this? Suppose for example, suppose one algebraic expression is given, what should be added to this to get this, like this way. So if like this way questions are there, then if I'll ask you, then in simple way, what should be added to 5 to get 10? Or what should be added to 5 to get 12? What should be added to 5 to get 12? Then in that case what will do? From 12 you will subtract 5. From 12 you will subtract 5, then your answer will come out 7. So here also, if algebraic expression is given like this, what should be added to this? This one to get this, means from this one you subtract this one. Subtraction to already I told you, like this way. Then suppose two numbers are given, both are algebraic expression. One number is given, then another number, how will find out? Then if two numbers, then that from the total you will subtract the one number, then you will get the another number. So like this way, all the algebraic expressions question, I think easily you can solve. And that's all from your algebraic expression chapter.
Stay home, stay safe.
Do it for self.
Do it for your family. Do it for India.
Let's break the chain of COVID-19.
हम होंगे कामयाब, जय हिंद। हम होंगे कामयाब, जय हिंद।
हम होंगे कामयाब। जय हिंद।